What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. Will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion that we do every Monday to Friday. So we see that there is a huge volatility in the market since the pre-London session live, and we are looking still for an entry. As expected, gold has a strong breakdown. We have seen that gold currently exactly on the monthly level of support. Now it is important to look at which way the market might be heading from this level. So I will be waiting to find an entry even in this live session, guys. So make sure that before I begin this session, smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin today's session. It's a very important session. As you know that yesterday we had a sudden trade on gold, the massive trade that we closed together. So let's look at anything coming up. We will jump on the trade. Make sure everything you keep as fully educational purpose. So with that being said, I'm gonna start with gold today. What I see that, guys, gold on this is turning to be for me a bearish market, and we could see a bit more bigger drop on gold. Even we could see a change of trend for the shorter time frame perspective if we don't see enough bounce from the monthly support. That's why I was waiting for an entry. If we see that the gold didn't bounce from the monthly support, we might see that a bit more massive drop in this. If it breaks all this level of support, as you can see, gold exactly on the monthly opening and closing zone. And if we see that gold couldn't break this support, then we might see this market may continue to drop even to this level, which is possible. So let's see. It is important to look at when the price in an important area of value to keep observation, because anytime if it bounce, then bounce, or it might continue to drop. It might break the monthly low, which is also a probability to happen the way it is dropping. So I'll keep eye on it and we'll do all the analysis. Let me know in the chat which one you are trading. And before I progress further, make sure, guys, you join the free Telegram channels to stay up to date about all the things that we are doing in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let me give you the live free Telegram channel link in the description. So make sure you join the free Telegram channel now. The way I see that gold is, so this market, this is the 4-hour time frame. There is a multiple times liquidity grab on gold from the top. We saw that this is a big head and shoulder here. So this is, for me, it's a reversal head and shoulder in my opinion, because if you closely look at, you'll see that gold, in fact, there was a big gap opening here as well. Now with that gap opening, there was a big gap opening here, and with that gap opening, in fact, it was a reversal call here. Okay, there is a high probability that this kind of market normally drop that way. For me, this inverted move from this gap is a reversal pattern, is the liquidity grab. So for me, up to here was trend. Okay, the way I see this market structure is from the bigger picture perspective. Gold, if you look at here, what we see that gold up to here, you can see if I put this here, up to here for me is a trend. Okay, gold was bouncing off this structure, coming back to that level, again coming to the same level, dropping back to the same level of support, and then we saw that there is a big gap opening. Now with that gap, okay, what we have seen that gold has broken to the upside, which is for me a pure liquidity grab. Now with that liquidity grab, gold has in fact reversed from here, and we see that the price was maintaining a smooth resistance line along this zone. Okay, now this is a smooth resistance line. You see this is the resistance here. Okay, resistance here, resistance here, and from that resistance level, after breaking the price the other direction, gold has has broken back to the level and started to reverse. Now yesterday you have seen this candle. For me there was a multiple times liquidity gap here. So when gold any instrument change its trend, the price normally create this kind of reversal pattern. Now for me, what I see that gold has in fact, you see that tested this resistance level here, and from that resistance, what I think that this is the resistance here, we could see that gold changing its trend to the downside and may continue to drop in that direction. So with that being said, let's see from the lower time frame, from 1 hour, we see that significant significant drop so far. You can see the trend is already in a very important monthly support, which is a very important point to look at, because this is the monthly opening and closing. And what I think that gold might close as a monthly doji, which is almost there, which is one probability, not guaranteed. But if in case we see that, let's say gold has broken this monthly low, the current low is around 1950 level, if it managed to break down, we could see bounce off from here, or we could see bounce at any time from the current monthly support. That's why I was just watching the price action to see if any reversal happening. For short term, we can, if we see any reversal, we will go long in the 5 minutes time frame. It's a very strongly bull market, bearish market. There's some movement coming from the buyers in the 5 minutes. We need to see a very clean reversal, then let's say an inverted head and shoulder with a multiple times liquidity gap, then we can look for buying. But as you know, this is a very strongly bull market, so yeah, will not be a good idea to jumping on a bearish market. It will not be a good idea to jump on buy trade. Let me know in the chat, guys, which one you are up to. Thank you, sir. What level gold may down? Gold already down, so let's see. Okay, so you mean at what level? Yeah, that's what we are discussing. For me, what I think that gold, you can see it's now a little bit of bouncing of the monthly opening and closing. This is a very important level of support on gold. Let's say this is a long-term bullish market. As you know, the price has come to a very important level. Now see, it is really important to look at how it is reacting to this level here, because the price on a crucial level of support, but it has a long consolidation, and there is this pattern is a change of trend for me. So from the 5 minutes, we see that so we might see some pullback. Today, if I look at the daily candle on gold, which is a very important candle, we see that the price has come to important support zone on the daily. This is a very very strongly bearish market. May not change the trend immediately, but I think that we could see potentially, I see that if the reversal coming on the market, that's a different story. This is a 15 minutes candle, which is a bullish candle. Need to see very strong rejection from this monthly support level for potential longing opportunity, but the way I see, still the market is bullish. Go long. There's a still not here. Let me see. Might be bouncing off. Okay, so let it form a nicer structure here. Then we look for there's a pin bar on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so there's the bulls coming again in the market. This is the 4-hour candle. Okay, let's see if we find an entry. In majority of the pairs, the price very interestingly moving around. Okay. Let's see how it is reacting to the monthly support. Okay, it is important to look at, in fact, how the price reacting to the monthly support level. This is the 5 minutes candle. After going up, it's coming back down. So if it creates a clean reversal here, if we go come on, give us an entry. This might go to again 1980 level. So for me, gold now looks like that it is going to reverse to the upside. Had a bounce from the monthly support. NSC has come down for okay. I'll keep looking at it. It's gonna go 1980 level again. My 1981. Good morning. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Good morning, boss. Thanks for gold short trade. I made profit today. Very good, Gilbert. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's what the goal is, to make money, make profit. Did that. Good job. Very good job. Gbpusd, you look at it. I quickly analyze Gbpusd. Good day. Thank you for being here. I'll look at it. Still GBP CAD. Yeah, I'm still running GBP CAD. Still running. I'll not close until I get that trade. GBP CAD trade seems to drop back to get liquidity. True. Yeah. Dollar yen CHF JPSL. Okay, very good. Thank you. Coach TXOI, please. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Thank you. Hello, coach. Thank you. Eurusd, what's your thought? Holding buy. Okay, if you are buy, then you should be running profit. Gold faked out towards 1970. Yeah, to the monthly support. If it drops back again, we will be going long. It started, it's an uptrend. Change. Yeah, I think go up for liquidity. Okay, so looking at, I see a couple of requests for GBPUSD. Okay, GBPUSD, you can see that this is in fact a significant market here. This is a very, you see from the top liquidity gap, now from the bottom liquidity gap. So if I look at the daily, because when you see lower time frame showing like that, from the daily a bit more clearer picture. If I look at the weekly time frame, so when I see lower time frame showing this kind of price action, I normally go to the higher time frame. Now looking at the daily, what you see that from the daily perspective, gold is this is a long-term bullish market. What I think that you can see the price today cross that high and then forming a doji. For me, I think we could see a bit more downside, not straight like the direction of the trend, but in a consolidation. So there is something that I always try to talk to you guys, is that when you see, let's say, a market trending, okay, and you are trading with the trend, that's a beautiful market. You can see that GBPUSD when trending to the upside, every trade that you take in the right place will give you a big profit, okay? Huge profit. Now when it is coming down for a pullback, the market normally doesn't drop straight away. You can see that it's coming down and quite a few whenever grabbing liquidity from the top after dropping again, going up for liquidity gap. So there is a huge up and down. This happens when the market come down for a pullback. We could see Gbpusd a bit more downside. What I think that along this 20 EMA, it might Gbpusd may just move like that. So we could see whenever going to the resistance, coming down again. So further trading on the lower time frame is a good place for Gbpusd now for trading. We see a little bit of upside bias again coming up, like the gold. Going back to the gold, you can see a big bounce from this monthly support on gold. I think it will break this high. So gold, there is a inverted head and shoulder, has gone to the upside. I will be waiting for an entry. I was planning to enter here, but it was so fast that it take off without taking me. It was a good entry here. Stop loss below this low, but missed it. No problems, we'll enter again. So in that way, Gbpusd from the, so when the market trends like this, like come for a pullback, I normally try to look at very lower time, such as on the 5 minutes time frame. When the market became overextended, let's say here we saw that after breaking the support, it has in fact a big reversal to the upside. So Gbpusd, now we see that from 4 hour, first of all, this is a news candle, has gone up, grabbed huge liquidity, now has come down again, the price going up to the range. So this is a lower time frame range. If you look at 1 hour, you can see that range. And when the market range like that, if you look at the daily, we see that this market slowly coming down for a pullback. There is a daily impulse, now correction, we can expect another impulse, but not a straight away. We could see a lot of up and down. So looking at the lower time frame on Gbpusd, you see here we can see that a really interesting market. You can see this is a break to the upside, break to the downside, but it's still the direction is not from intraday time frame. The direction is still not clear. Look like that little bit of liquidity from the top and bottom. So we'll keep watching that one. Let's see what happened. Go back to gold. We see that gold, in fact, what I was thinking, that's come to 1980 level, has in fact come to the 1980 level. There's a big bounce on the 15 minutes. Now we might see very interesting price action. Okay, so this is the daily chart on gold. This is a very long term bull market. Okay, I don't think that gold may continue to drop like that without testing this zone here. So you can see that's why we can see a bounce from the monthly support. That would be an awesome trade I was planning here, but I didn't enter. Anyway, look at this zone, was a very good entry point. Almost 90-80 bounce. Okay, no problem. We'll look for entry again. If we look at the coming down again, we'll be going to the upside. You know, for me, from bigger picture, I think that gold still remain bearish, still may remain bearish. If I look at the daily, we see that there is a significant drop. Now it is going up for a pullback. Very interesting price action. You can see just after coming to the monthly support, because it's a bullish market, we saw that after coming to this monthly support, gold has in fact big bounce to the upside again. I think that, guys, this market might try to come to the monthly low, and then we could see that gold, finally bouncing to the upside. So far, to me, it is still bearish. Bigger picture, smaller picture, we see that from here there is a bounce, and couldn't take that. No problems. We'll be looking forward to have as soon as we'll find another one. Okay, this candle, what we see is a bullish candle. So it is reversing from here. We could see some upside movement. Let's keep watching. In the meantime, let me see other instruments, what they are doing. Gbpusd. So Gbpusd has after the big move, the price has in fact finally again has another drop. Okay, it might come to the to this important level of support, which is the daily support. Your GJ might come well below. Just look at all of them. AUD CAD to see. CHFJPY looks like now we could see some kind of reversal on all of them. AUD USD. CAD JPY just has come to the daily support level. JPY pairs look like that they are reversing. GBP CAD still looks like that bullish. Okay, dollar yen, we see that there is a a pullback coming up. This is a very strongly bullish market. This one, I think that after coming to the daily support, it will highly likely that dollar yen will have another reversal. This is a very good bullish market. If it drops to this level where there is the daily 4-hour 20 MA daily support, we might find buying opportunity. Or look on the lower time frame on dollar yen. If it manage to drop to this level, which is a very highly likely to happen, we see on the 5 minutes there is a big liquidity gap. 15 minutes also. So dollar yen from here highly likely will drop to this level. Big liquidity gap here. It's coming to in the 15 minutes as well. There's a huge liquidity gap. Because it crossed the weekly high. From liquidity to liquidity, it might come back to the daily support zone again, dollar yen. There is a very high probability. So you see the yen suddenly got very strong with that Eurojpy, USDjpy, and Gbpjpy got very stronger. Okay, so going back to gold again, just to see, we see that the short-term bullish move is still on. We saw that gold in fact has gone to the resistance line 1980 zone that we expected. So we saw that gold has bounced off the monthly support. This is the monthly support. There is a bounce, means that we could see continuation to the upside. Now this is the 1 hour candle. We see gold in fact has this bounce. What I need now is a pullback on the lower time frame. Okay, so slowly it might go almost to the daily 20 EMA. There is a big bounce from the monthly support, which is in fact very predictable, because monthly, if you look at gold on the monthly, this is a very important level of support. Weekly as well, you can see from this weekly support we have seen a bounce, but the question is that bounce is reversing, or we should see further down movement? As a rule of thumb, what is dropping is likely to drop until we see a very clean reversal on the solid higher time frame. So that is why we need to look at to see how it is doing here. I think it will try to come down again to break this low, and if it really wants to reverse, then we can expect from here another movement to the upside. So we'll look for entry. As you know that as soon as we will find entry, definitely we'll jump on a trade. So before I progress further, guys, make sure that you give a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I'll just look at all of them apart from gold. Any instrument giving me an entry, we'll be looking at dollar yen has formed a very solid bearish price action. You see, this is a middleman. We could see it is coming back down to the daily support. Usdjpy is almost so all JPY pairs are breaking down. Just looking to find an entry on dollar yen. You can see 30 move, 30 pip, 30 pip, move, 28 pip. There's a fixed reward on this one. Okay, let me know in the chat which one you're up to. I think dollar yen will drop to this level at 134.14. Should see around 40-30 pip move to the downside from here after this 1 hour candle close. Dollar yen could have rejection to the downside, which is a very important area of value here. Okay, and the gold in fact has gone to the resistance zone and it's still creating bullish price action. So you could see if we see impressive bullish here, then we'll be going long. I wanna see 2-3 candles even cross this doji and then grab liquidity from this 20 EMA, then we'll look for bullish opportunity. Okay, in the meantime I'll look at what other instrument are doing here. So GBP CAD, this is we are running a trade, as you know, that from here, which is in fact one of you asked about this trade. We are running a trade with 1:5 risk to reward ratio trade, which is running in profit. We'll keep running the trade. Now GBP CAD still looks to me bullish. Okay, it grabbed liquidity from the support. We should be able to see a significant bullish move after breaking this resistance line on GBP CAD. This is the 4-hour time frame. Then we'll look for we'll look to move the entry to the stop loss. So this is the plan with GBP CAD. And for gold, we see that from the monthly support there is a bounce. Okay, we now with that bounce, I see gold is still on the 5 minutes, still creating a bullish price action. To enter a bullish trade, I need gold to come down to grab liquidity from this along this zone from this 20 MA. If we see a very strong bullish price action, then we'll look for going long on gold. This one is still not enough for me. We could see further drop, okay, to this level, and then we might see that bullish move coming. So gold has a significant bullish move so far. You can see any trade coming along the way, I will jump on a trade. And also you can see dollar yen now is reversing from here. Now I think that from here, highly likely it's a 5 minutes candle. It should be dropping to this level again back. Dollar yen might come back to now on 34.14 level. Okay, we saw this one might make it to the upside a little bit. Yeah, so you see that gold from this monthly support has a bounce. Now this bounce, even it might take it to this level here on the 4-hour 20 MA, okay, which is the daily resistance zone. Let me see if we can find an entry on gold. This 5 minutes candle, you can see it's grabbing liquidity from here. This one has grabbed. Let come couple of down, especially if it drop back to this 5 minute 20 MA, especially in the 15 minutes. If we find a liquidity candle here crossing this one low and then going up, we'll be jumping on a trade on gold. Okay guys, let me know in the chat if you are with me. Thank you. Danny, yes, looks at bigger time frame, gold's momentum is upward. Downside move you are seeing since last few days is a correction. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you are right, absolutely. Yeah, so that's why we saw that you see from this is exactly the monthly support zone that I was talking about. If you look at the monthly, you can see that that level is exactly monthly support, and there is a monthly gap opening here. Okay, what I think that, as I mentioned in all my analysis, we could see that gold is bouncing off. You see already has hit 1980 level, and I think that we could see a monthly close even as a doji, and then gold might cross this monthly low, creating an overextended market, and then we could see that bullish move. So from the weekly we see that already this week so far significant bearish move, but it started a drop from such an important level. We could see a change of trend, okay, for this monthly overextension. It could even come to the almost half of this monthly candle. If I want to show you an example, what I mean by this is, you see this Euro AUD, almost the similar situation, exactly the same situation, guys. You see that Euro AUD, exactly the same kind of pattern. This is the weekly chart, big red candle followed by a weekly candle that has created a higher low, and then long wick, and then a doji, and the next one you see that has come overextended, and then it in fact has gone up. Give a big like, subscribe to the channel, and also if you want to learn our strategies that we are trading in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also be part of this trading community, then there is a link in the description. As you have seen, we do have VIP trade as well, in this live trade as well. So we do, you once you are part of this trading community, you will be trading with us, learn our strategies, and also access all the trading tools that we have. And also there is a link at the top of the chat, you can visit that website. Any question, let me know, let the agent know in the live chat. So what we see that with that bounce on the monthly, even if it drops, what I think that now we could see again upside move for deeper pullback, and it might even go to touch this 1 hour 20 EMA. Okay, so going back to the 5 minutes here again, if we see impressive liquidity graph from the bottom, then we will look for bullish trading opportunity. 1 hour candle closed along with the 4 hour candle closed in all the instruments. Let me look at all of them to see what's happened. AUD CAD, AUD NZD, Aussie yen. So Aussie yen looks like that this is a impressively bullish market, but coming down for a pullback. Most of the pairs in a pullback, okay, this is where we need to understand that most of the pairs consolidating or in a pullback. CHFJPY as well. AUD USD, Euro GBP. Just looking at all of them, guys, to see. Euro dollar has gone up, and if I look at the daily on euro dollar, what I see that this market from the daily, you saw that so far after crossing this daily low again, bulls are buying. This is a long-term bullish market, that's why a bit slower movement to the downside, but we could see further after testing this high, we might see another drop. GJ also showing. So GBP CAD, we are in a very good place on GBP CAD, which is still bullish. GBP USD, it's a mixed price section. Looks to me that it's bullish here in the zone. So gold has impressively gone to the upside. Okay, dollar yen, as I mentioned, exactly from that zone after grabbing liquidity has a strong bounce. Just looking at the JPY pairs, what they're doing. Usdjpy, as I mentioned, has significant drop for this big rejection from the top. Okay, so we missed that entry. If we entered here on gold, that could times. Okay, any entry you will find on gold, you will look for opportunity. It might go back to 19, exactly here on 1990 level. Okay, so along the way, any entry we find, we'll look for it. Anyone running GBP care trade that we are running, GBP care trade, it's running in my account as well, so it's a very good trade. I'm expecting it to go up to the full potential on it. So gold, you can see this 4-hour candle will close in 51 minutes. I'm expecting it to come down for to give us an entry to this level, to this 1973. We could see that move. I want to see that it's coming down to 1970, yeah, 73, 74. or at least to give us an entry along this zone. It's a very strongly bull market. In the meantime, guys, let me know how you are doing in your trading. I want to know how long you are trading. Let me know in the chat. What's your trading experience, or what's the difficulty that you are facing as a trader, or how you are doing your AUD. Thank you. Good evening, sir. Good. Thank you very much. So how are you? Tell us about S&P 500. Yeah, I'll do that. Gold 4 hour ones. Yeah, gold, we see that there is a bounce up from this monthly support. Okay, we didn't take that trade, but that's had happened. Mohit, yeah, I'll look at it. So can you check once? Yeah, I'll look at it, Mohit. Thank you. Stephen, hello sir, thanks. Your USD morning analysis, your USD chart. Thanks, coach. Recovered. Okay, that's great. Gbpusd, please change one time frame. USD 1 hour bearish, short term. Okay. GJ, yeah, GJ, UJ, as I mentioned, that there was a middleman on the 15 minutes that has manifested, that has dropped to the downside. UDC going down. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Awesome. Have trouble with entry, James. Yeah, let me know who is in what situation, so we can discuss that point as well. Maybe, you know, discussing with other really will helps. Very good, Don. Thank you. So what's your difficulty? What do you think? So for an entry, I know that, you know, I know this is a really a very common problem for most of the trader. Find, you know, entry issue, like either, I'm sure that either you are entering too early or too late and then the price reverse, right? Is that right? Let me know in the chat. You see, this is what happened in majority of the case, that you see that either you are entering too early or too late, and then the price, you know, reverse in many cases. That's what happened. So see what it is doing on the 1 hour gold. It might come down now, short term. Very good, very good. Yeah, that's the William is the holding the winning trades. See, this is what I was trying to tell, that, you know, keep in mind that we mostly, let's say, a strategy, technical analysis, if you hold on to it 100% guaranteed, you learn best way possible. You learn it, okay? No doubt about it. The only thing happen is, you know, understanding how trading works. In fact, you know, maximum trader even don't pay attention to it, that how trading works. If you stick to trading, that's a big opportunity, okay? The only thing is holding on to it. And one of you said that, let's say, the entry, either entering too early or too late, which is a very, very common problem as a trader that I also faced a lot. Still I face that. So it's because of, you know, sometimes impatience, being impatient as a trader, okay? Euro dollar, you can see after testing this resistance, what I think that we could see after testing the resistance zone, we could see another downward move on euro dollar. So, you know, being patient or letting go, it's a big problem. I know that. Let's say when I see a couple of, even, you know, as an experienced trader, for example, this trade, gold trade, I was yesterday, you remember that we had a great trade from here, straight drop, right? Exactly from here with a tighter stop loss, 3 times TP target on this one. Now, and afterwards, I could take a lot of trade, right? I have taken trade, but not like, I had to miss a lot of trade to find the best trade. It doesn't mean that I'm not trading. I'm trading, let's say 2 trades, 3 trades in a day, sometimes even more. But still, you need to let go a lot of trade. And that is where, you know, most trader, you know, fail, because if one trade goes wrong, we become more and more impatient to recover that. And that's a big part of trading psychology. This is where I think that if one can master that with little technical analysis, you know, with a good strategy, one can become consistently profitable. And this is where it comes to a zone that very few people enter, is, you know, understanding even your own self, understanding how you know, our mind work, why we, you know, how our personality is. Because, you know, I saw that, let's say if we wanna do, you know, a course or any kind of, you know, educational course, we go a great deal to go in depth. But when it comes to trading, we need to give a little bit of, I think, that effort on understanding how our mind works, so that we can be a profitable trader. I'm sure that everyone wants to be a profitable trader, but there's a big part here in trading, is the emotion is a big player in the game of trading. Why? Because let's say anyone doing a job, you know, I did that too, full-time job, part-time job, even in a business, in a shop, or in any kind of business, even in online business, the emotion is not that much of involved in trading. Why? Because trading is directly related to capital, money, and we put highest importance on money, and because of that, is so much emotional. And that's okay. This is in fact an important thing in an emotional content. But then how do we process it, manage it, is by, you know, everyone has a different way of doing it. But we have, you know, we need to work on fear and greed. These are the two major emotions that a big player in trading. So how does the fear works? So you see that from this level on the gold, 5 minutes is trying to get to the upside. I think it will have another upside. So how does the emotion of fear and greed work is, can you let me know in the chat, how does the emotion of fear and greed affect our trading? I want to see how you look at that things. You see there is a middleman on the 15 minutes, and we see that market is bouncing off that. Very interesting bounce from this monthly support. I think it might give a great deal now to the upside, almost to, might even could go up to 2000 level. Any kind of retest of this 20 EM on the 5 minutes, and then closing above, I'll look for buying. So how does the emotion of fear and greed work? I'll just miss an entry here on the buy. We'll look for an entry. Yeah, you see, that's true. I believe in it. Gold also taken a big winning. So I would like to request that you spare time and share also the Telegram channel link. Thank you very much. Absolutely no problems. I'll give you the free Telegram channel link, and also if you want to be in the VIP Telegram channel, also you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. If you are our lifetime member or any kind of member, you can have access to the VIP Telegram channel. For free Telegram channel, there's a link in the description. I also give here. So free Telegram channel, you can join. Oops, no, not this one. It's so this is the free Telegram channel. You can guys join to stay up to date. So what I see that gold, you can see it's still in this local time frame bullish. I want to see a break to the downside, and then if we see that significant bullish move, then we look for buying on gold. It's locally bullish now. You know, patience is the key, as I mentioned, as a trader, and that patience in fact is a big part. You see that if we do, let's say, a day job or any kind of job, we need to give a lot of effort, I know, but in trading it's sometimes difficult because, as I mentioned, it's a big emotional emotion involved in it. Then how do you manage it? Is because, you know, there's a quantum physicist. He also explained how to deal in this kind of situation. In fact, we need to bring some kind of science and other aspect in this dimension, is because, you know, when you know that the people who grow up in too much poverty, at some point it becomes difficult for them to get rich or to create wealth in life, is because of the importance, you know, so where it works. So what happened is that, you see, there is a bullish move probably coming. So when we put too much importance on something, that becomes the nature's balancing force act against. So we need to do a lot of hard work to achieve that in the life. Now at the same time, if we put too little importance, also it becomes very difficult to achieve or bring it into our life. This is according to science. Quantum physicist Vladimir Zeland, he wrote in his book that clearly explains. So, and internally we put a lot of meaning or, you know, importance behind the things that we want to achieve. So that's why you'll see that anything, if we put excess importance will become difficult for us to achieve in our life. And at the same time, if we put too little importance, also it will become difficult to achieve in life. That's why it is important that to understand how, that's why I keep focusing on managing the risk when we are trading, is because when there is a big lot size, you buy or sell, then there's a huge emotion triggers. And one of you, as I mentioned, that gold has taken $250,000, which is that's it. Took me, when I started, almost $100,000, and then I became very active on working days, nights, day after day. I worked on this to learn that how these things work. So this is why it is important that if you really want to be a trader, you need to work on developing patience, okay? Because it's not about making money, it's about keeping your capital in your trading account. Once you know that, can keep that, you automatically will start to make it happen. So let's see what I see, that the 15 minutes. Okay, there's a big bounce happen. So USDJPY also, you saw that from the same level, market is keep dropping. Okay, so there is it says, because of fear and greed, we book full loss of sometimes more than that, took less profit, which is yeah, absolutely, very good. GBP cat moving up, amazing. Yeah, we are running on it. Sometimes patience and greed. Yeah, absolutely. USDJPY. USDJPY, it's a bullish market. I still think that it will come at least to this level here. Okay, so yeah, as a human, some people might say, okay, in majority of the case, probably you have heard that trade without emotion. You can't trade without emotion. We are human. In fact, we trade for emotion, right? Why we want to be a profitable trader is because you want to gain the freedom, right? Financial freedom, which is your right. And if we don't know, if we want to get rid of emotion, it's not possible, because as a human there will be always emotion. In fact, when you gain freedom, you want to be in a higher state of emotion that always help us to be, by being a profitable trader, we overcome stress from work, we gain financial freedom, we create wealth in life. Being wealthy is important, because some people might say, okay, wealthy means like only having cars, houses. But what I think, that being wealthy means becoming free. How many times Be honest. And how many times I feel that way, that when I wake up too early to go to the work on Monday morning or even any day, feel like that, what if I don't go to work today? It's hard, right? And there's a lot of stress, a lot of hard work. But I'm the witness of myself that nowadays I don't need to feel that, right? Becoming my own boss, or becoming your own boss, it's a great freedom, and trading can give. Once you learn trading, once one learn trading, it becomes much easier to just to set the trade for half an hour a day and then forget it. Whole day is free, right? Going to the beach. You see GBP CAD trade that we are running in our VIP channel, and also I'm running by myself, that I have shown you guys. If you don't want to be all the time, let's say we are now day trading, sitting all day long. If you don't want to be all day long, all the options that we have, this trade is a 5 times TP target on this one. This kind of trade on the 4 hour on the daily chart, set the trade, forget it, do the proper risk management, and then having a decent trading account, forget about everything, enjoy the life. That's a big freedom, and everyone, I think that everyone deserve it, isn't it? So this is where it comes, and trading is the best tool for me. Have given this life that I really want to live. I think that everyone can gain that. The only thing that we need to overcome is our emotion, because let's say if I feel like, okay, this trade is a very high probability trade, I could take a big risk on this, right? I could take, okay, if it is a very high probability trade, why shouldn't I take, let's say, 10% risk on this one, right? I didn't took that because I know that over time I will be profitable. Is that simple? Okay, and that's why that trade that I'm running is still, and you can see that it's running in currently $317 profit just in that part. If it goes there, it will give me more than $1,000 profit in that single trade. So this is trading, is simple. Just set the trade and then forget it. And that's why when I learned everything, that I realized that, okay, it was actually easy, but couldn't find the right strategy, right guidance, and the right mindset, also important. And that's why I created this academy, to help the traders. If you want to learn all the strategy that we have, also I'm inviting you to join us. I think that that's the best investment one can do, because instead of losing money in the beginning, everyone lose money in trading. I did that too, but I would say that instead of losing money, if you just invest a little bit to gain freedom, that's the best thing. And if you are our lifetime member, there is an environment, there is a VIP chat group available, and also there is there's trading tools that we use, TF indicator. There are more comings, everything. If you are our lifetime member, will be for the rest of your life. You will enjoy all of them. So you see that from the 5 minutes, as you have seen yesterday, we had a great trade on gold just from here, like this. Trading is like this, just either day trading, swing trading. There is a lot of opportunity available. If you want have enough time, let's say if you are if you don't have a job or anything like that, day trade, sit down, look at the chart, and then find the best trade. We see that this is the 5 minutes candle, which in fact grab liquidity here. We could see a bounce of this, this candle. I think it will break this high now, but there is a resistance coming up. It might hit this 20 EMA on the 1 hour zone. So I think that gold might now going back to 1990 level. So this is, once one watch the chart for a couple of hours, couple of days, started to understand how the market in fact reversed. And interestingly, I found that gold market is the most predictable price action, believe it or not, especially on the lower time frame. on the 5 minutes, gold market is very predictable. With a very good risk to reward ratio, one can gain good profit from gold. That's why I focus more on gold, is because it's very predictable, especially on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes. There is always trade, either the market moving in a sideways or the market moving in a trending, because gold is very volatile with low spread. That's why I focus on gold, and we trade mostly on gold. So let's see. Okay, so dollar yen, as I mentioned, which is bouncing off the resistance zone, and I think that this market may highly likely will come down to the daily support level. This is the daily support, which is a very important level. I think dollar yen at least will come back down here and later may go up again. So from the 4-hour, we see that the market is a big rejection. It highly likely it will come at least to 134.15 level. So let's look at that. Any trade coming along the way, we'll jump on it, guys. Make sure everyone please give it. Okay, we see a middleman on the 5 minutes, but it's a narrow with a liquidity gap. We could see bounce of gold now to the upside, and I think with that bounce we could see gold is going to break this resistance level. And I think that this is the monthly support on gold. Looks like that exactly as expected, gold has come to the monthly support now, again pushing to the upside, and it might cross the daily 20 EMA to the upside again. When you look at the live market, give yourself some time, it becomes very easy to predict the market. Okay, very easy, just a little bit of time, and dedicating little bit of time, being committed, and then going. Okay, we had a big bounce, as I mentioned. Okay, big bounce to the upside. So it might directly hit this this 4-hour 20 EMA, which is around 2000 level. So we missed this one here to the upside. No problem. Let me see if you can find anything. This is what when we internally say, okay, I missed a trade, I missed 2 trades, then what happened is that internally, subconsciously, we started to think that, okay, maybe I'm missing another one, I just jump on a trade. Now let yourself miss, as I mentioned, that letting go. Okay, let go. I know that this is a very difficult part in many aspects in our life, letting go. Many people find hard to let go because we find it difficult to let go of the past events. So similarly, let go any trade you couldn't trade, let it go, and then wait for the right one. If I find my comfort zone, only in that case I trade. It is not applicable in many aspects in our life. We say that we go out of your comfort zone. In trading, I always stay in the comfort zone unless I see everything in my comfort zone. I just wait for the right moment, because if I am not entering, that's fine, but if I'm entering, I have to be in my comfort zone. So yeah, GBP CAD trade, I am hoping that to give me the full this one was in my comfort zone. This is a swing trade. As you can see, this trade, why did I open this trade? Let me give you an analysis so that guys next time you can learn it, because here the main concept, main idea here is for learning, because once you learn it becomes much easier for you to be an independent trader. In fact, it is important for one to understand how the market moves. So you can see that Gbpusd has a significant drop on the monthly and bounced off. Now this is a like gold market. We see this is a strong bullish market. This is the monthly price action, and from that monthly support we have seen that Gbpusd, this is the monthly back-to-back 2 months doji, followed by a middleman. This is the perfect middleman that I talk about. Okay, equal length on both sides with a healthy body. Now this kind of middleman is a continuation pattern, has broken out of this structure with this middleman, which is in fact a bullish pattern. As a result, this month what we have seen that Gbpusd has come to this previous resistance zone, turn support here, and then has gone to the upside. Now with that side from the weekly, we see that there is a big bullish move, quite a few weeks consolidation. You know, always need to look at the bigger picture. This is where I look at. When you look at the bigger picture, not only in trading on the chart but even in your life, then it becomes much easier to make the right decision, like the Stoics does. They say that bird's eye view. So what a Stoic does is they visualize that from the top they are looking at everything to see themselves how small in fact we are, is in fact a very important concept. So when we look at the bigger picture, it becomes much easier to predict the market and also to make the best decision in life. So we see that Gbpusd, if you look at the bigger picture, what do you see? That starting from this weekly impulse, the price has created this big move, bull flag. A bull flag will normally break to the upside. This is the rule of thumb. We saw it has broken to the downside, grab the liquidity from here. Now it is likely to go to the upside. So for that reason, Gbpusd, you know, I have called this trade from that zone, because with that trade I was very confident that it will break to the upside, and this is what's happening. So you know, I want to hold the trade. So it is important that, you know, holding a trade, because that's why I say that, you know, detachment is important from the trading account, because when, let's say, the profit has gone, the money has gone to certain profit, it will come down for a pullback. And if I think that, okay, it's coming down, now profit is going down, then, you know, I might influence myself to close the trade early, which is a very, very common in every trader. So it is important that, you know, that you know, you detach from your trading account, let the money think as in some numbers so that you can handle them, and that's how, you know, you can be master of trading. You know, you can master the trading psychology, technical analysis, and the fundamental analysis, which is, I think, that very important for being a trader. Now detachment is like the emotionally detach, okay, because it always will evoke kind of emotion when you look at the trade, you think, you focus on a single trade. So that's why looking at bigger picture is very, very important as a trader, so that, you know, you don't get caught up on it. So dollar yen, I'm going back to it again. We see that after little drop again, the bulls trying to break this high. For me, what I think, the dollar yen, highly likely for me it might come down to this resistance zone here, because when the price was heading from here, we saw that there was a reversal here, break to the upside. We can expect the price to come back down to the same level test this previous resistance as a support, and then we can expect the price to continue to rise. So let's see what happened. So if I look at this with respect to dollar yen, because dollar we see that there is a bit more strengthening coming. So let's see how it does. From the 1 hour perspective on gold, what I see that, guys, you see after testing this 20 EMA, and this is a previous support here, turn resistance, and we see that now from the 4 hour perspective, yeah, as I mentioned, you see the gold is breaking to the upside. That's in fact, anyone in buy trade on gold, I think it will yeah, it might go back to the resistance level again. There's a big movement. You see, this is a 5-minute chart. After this middleman, it has in fact gone to the upside. You see that there is a big drop, liquidity gap, and then has bounced to the upside. So for me, you can see this zone here is a manipulation area. Okay, liquidity gap, testing of the monthly support. I think that it might form a doji here, and then we could see that this market is again going to the upside, which is very likely to happen. You see, this is what I talk. And let's say this candle, that the trade that I missed early today, is if you hold a trade from this kind of place, bigger profit target, you can see how much we can gain. So trading is like that, like looking at the bigger picture, and then holding a trade is very important. Holding trade is easy for everyone. When it becomes difficult is when, let's say, you hold a trade like the one that we are holding on Gbpusd, and when you hold a trade, all the trade will not go to the profit target. Okay, can be sure that some trade will come down and will eat up all the profit. That's why looking at the bigger picture is very important. The reason is, at the end of the day, let's say you hold 4 trades, okay, for bigger profit, let's say for 5 times profit you hold, and you'll see that maybe two of them will come to the will eat up all the profit, but two will give you everything that you need, right? If two give you 10%, if you risk 1%, or even if you risk 2%, two will give you 20%, right? Each trade, if it is a 5 times TP, 5 times means 5%. Now if your risk is 2%, then one trade of 1:5 will give you 10% gain, okay, and two trade will give you 20% gain. Just two trades. What if you lose two trades? Will make you 4% less. But you know why it is so hard is because always the losing trade will come first when you hold the trade. The reason is your stop loss PEEP is 56 PEEP on this one, for example. Take profit PEEP is 330 PEEP. So which one will reach first? The one that is not going in the direction will first come first, okay? And that is the hardest part of holding a long, bigger trade, because even you had one gone to the SL, if you can hold the other one, keeping faith to the bigger profit target, to its full potential, it needs faith, okay? Napoleon Hill said that in his book, faith without action is dead. So similarly, faith without a strategy is dead. You need to have a strategy, and at the same time you need to have faith on that strategy, so that even if you have a trade that has gone wrong, still you can hold the trade because you have faith. And to gain that faith, either you need to see the strategy properly working, or you need to do a little bit of back testing, or at least you need to watch the back testing session, how the strategy is performing. That's why the strategy that we teach in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy have a back tested results, so that one can see that and in the real chart can find the proof that the strategy works, so that they can gain faith on the strategy that I'm using every single day trading in this live market, and even students are using for different purpose. So this is why it is important to have a strategy, have faith on it, and then using it for long term to gain what you need to do. So I hope that you guys you understood. If you really want to be part of that, also you can visit the website, also link in the description area. There is a link at the top of the chat. Any question, don't hesitate to ask in the live chat. If you want to talk to me, also let the live chat know, they will forward it to me. So let's see, we see that JPY pairs now again bouncing to the upside from this support zone. I'm just looking at all of them, GJ, UJ, and UJ little bit of weaker is still. What I think that is still we could see a bit of bounce to the downside. The price has come to the level, what I think that highly likely the price might come to this previous resistance here, turn support here, and then we could see, this is the daily chart, we can see that there is a daily is a long wick candle, and it's maintaining this support. I think that USDJPY is likely to move to the upside. So indices US30 and NASDAQ, they are in fact in a sideway. We saw that there's a lot of sideway movement. Now we see that US30 grab liquidity multiple times from this resistance. This is the previous one, also liquidity, this one. We might see some downward move on this one. I think you see this is the 1 hour candle. yeah, we could see short-term drop on US30, I think, because if you look at the daily, this market already, it's a bull market, but the way we see that the long consolidation, we might see short-term drop on US30. I'll look at DXY to see what's happening. So DXY, you see DXY exactly tested that 20 EMA on the daily and then bounced off that level. I'm just looking, trying to relate this information with the euro dollar. Okay, so you saw the DXY after testing this daily 20 EMA has a rejection from the top. That means that after coming to the daily support, we might see DXY again going up for another liquidity grab. So this is it's a bit more complicated here from the higher time frame, but I think that DXY, we could see another attempt from the buyers as it is slowly, on the lower time frame we see short-term bullish move. Yeah, I think it's coming back to the daily support zone here, and from the support we could see another bounce. So let's freshly look at the gold chart again with this new time frame, new market structure. What I see, guys, that this is the daily chart on gold. Looking at the monthly, now what we saw that gold has tested the monthly support as expected. Okay, monthly opening and closing zone, and then has bounced almost 200 pip to the upside. Now you saw that from this weekly, this is the support, had a big bounce. From the daily, after crossing this day level, we saw that huge bounce to the upside. From the lower time frame, 4 hour, which is closing now, I think that the way it has bounced, we could see a bit more upside, which is very likely to happen. This is a 1 hour candle which is closing. Yeah, I see that this is a short-term movement may come, but it's still bullish market. I mean GJ buy, okay, GJ good, GJ looks like bullish. Did you trade GBP CAD? So the GBP CAD was position trade. It's a swing trade. Yeah, so glad you shared. kindly check Eurojpy, please. Long entry. Okay, so I will talk about the GBP CAD again. I will see that Eurojpy. So Eurojpy, after coming to this support zone, we saw that the market now again, yeah, so this is a bull market. You can see from the 4-hour, the price almost has come nearing this 20 EMA. It didn't test this, and then again has bounced to the upside. This is a bullish market, Eurojpy. If I look at the daily, we saw that there is in fact significant retracement to the downside. Again, we saw that the market is bouncing to the upside. At this point, for me, I will not enter, because Eurojpy market, you can see it's overly extended to the upside. If you look at the monthly, you can see the market already in a monthly resistance zone. For me to enter Eurojpy trade, I just need to see a bit more downside. This is the weekly candle. You can see it was just forming a doji. I think that we could see slowly a deeper pullback. If you look at the daily, you can see Eurojpy, this market is overextended. I want to see this one pullback, okay, at least breaking this doji's low, this right candle's low. A bit more deeper pullback will give me confidence to enter buy. But this is a bullish market. Eurojpy, AUDJPY, CHFJPY, all of them strong bullish market. Okay, Eurojpy, even GBPJPY is a very strong bullish market. So all of them, you know, coming down, especially to this zone, support zone on the daily, and then will give us an entry. So JPY pairs are bullish. USDJPY also bullish market. I was waiting for this one to test this neckline here. I'm deleting all of them. We see that if you look at daily, you can see this is a huge bullish market, big bullish candle on the daily. If you look at bigger picture on the monthly, we can see that from the monthly, the price has created a higher low. Weekly, we saw that every week the price is forming series of higher high and higher low. We saw multiple times USDJPY has come to this support, and if we look at this daily, we saw that the price has come, you know, this is the daily candle, which is in fact a bullish candle. This kind of candle after closing should be pushing to the upside. So we could see the price testing this trend line, which is the dynamic support zone, along with this 4-hour 20 EMA. I will be going long on USDJPY as soon as I will see the prices here in this 4-hour 20 EMA. I have a strategy to trade this kind of market. So as soon as I will find trade, even in this live session, we will be looking to buy USDJPY. This is a bull market. I will never selling this market. I will be buying unless I'm trading on the 5 minutes. You saw the 5 minutes chart in fact worked out. From here we saw that there was a move happen. Unless if I'm swing trader, then I will be buying from here on dollar yen. Once the price will test this level, it will definitely have a bounce. Okay, so as soon as I will find an entry, I'll jump on a trade, guys. In the meantime, if you are looking for a regulated broker, then our recommended broker is Trade. They are regulated, so there's a link in the description. You can use that link to join Trade if you want to be with the regulated broker. And also there is a link I'm giving on the live chat. You can use that link to register with them, and you can start trading with minimum capital. They are regulated, so you will be in the safe hand. So you can use that. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Thanks, coach. No problems. Anthony, what do you think about SMC? USD CAD, I'm thinking of buying at one. Okay, we'll look at it. Can you tell once more hit? Okay, dollar CAD, I'll look at it. I just came across your site here. a day ago. I like the due diligence that I am seeing here. Thank you, RTJ. I'm sure that you'll enjoy here. We discuss a lot of things. We do live trade. Yesterday we had a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio gold trade on, and today I'm still waiting for an entry. And also I'm sure that you will enjoy. Make sure that you just let me know any question. I will be here all the time trying to answer as much as I can. Hartish, very good broker, no commission broker, and spread also very tight. You can use them. I use them because they are I use because they are all aspect is good spread, regulated broker, wide variety of instrument available for trading. Okay, so I just came. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I'll look at now dollar CAD. Mohit asked for dollar CAD. Let me look at dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar CAD, we see that from the monthly, this is a from the monthly, this is, we saw there's a big drop from here. The price after coming to the support, this is a monthly perspective, is a bullish market, but we saw that this market is trading in the narrow range, and this month so far the price has dropped again, has come to the upside. What I think that after testing this monthly resistance, we might see another attempt from the seller. Now this is the weekly candle. You can see after the big bearish candle, so far the bulls push that price high, which lead from the daily. The price is almost hitting the daily 20 EMA. I think that USD CAD, you can see it's so far it's bullish, showing bullish move, and I think it might go to this resistance zone where there is the weekly resistance, monthly resistance, monthly opening and closing, weekly doji along with this weekly 20 EMA, and also daily 20 period moving average, which is approaching. I think the dollar CAD may continue to rise up to this level where there is a daily 20 EMA zone, which is a very important area of value. So from that zone we could see again short-term movement on dollar CAD. So you could see this level could be an important level, and after dropping, then we'll see in fact what it could do. But it might trade on a narrow range, because if you look at this monthly chart on dollar CAD, this is the resistance, and we could see again bouncing off that level to the downside. With that respect, from the weekly, you can see there is a weekly bearish candle. After reaching that resistance zone, we could see again another rejection from the top. If I look at daily, which is also daily 20 EMA, and as you can see, this daily 20 EMA has not been tested for a long time. So once it will touch and test, we could see that the price again bouncing off that level. So dollar CAD, for the time being, we could see what I think that we could see an upside move around 50 pip, and then we could see from that zone, after testing this resistance, you could see again downward move. Hybrid coach, US30, yeah, look at it. CHFJ, can you tell me what will happen? CHFJPY, can you, which one, Shunil? What will happen? Sure, no problems. Thank you, RTG. You're welcome. Well, GBP CAD short-term selling is possible. GBP CAD, we are on a buy trade, okay, which is, no, I don't recommend to sell. So GBP CAD trade that we are running, as I have shown you before, it was going, I was running with this one of my live account, which was $370 profit currently, which is running $410 TP. So this is the trade that we are running in our also VIP Telegram channel with all the students that we are trading in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So I currently this one running on $412 TP. So this is the reason I'm explaining is because the thing is that this is a live account that you can see. I have opened in a live account. So the reason I share this is because you see this GBP okay, we entered stop loss and take profit here, and this is a 5 times profit on this one that I have secured, but still I took only 1% risk of my total capital. So as I have shown you guys, I have multiple accounts. So this is one. The other one that also I can display to you, the other one is also I started this one, you can see had a capital, this one, and the other one I turned more than double that I have shown you guys. It's still running on. I want to take it to 30, 40, 50, even 100k from this smaller account to a bigger account. So this is trading, is growing a smaller account, from a small to the big. That's why I look, I say invite you to guys to look at the bigger picture to see how you can grow as a trader. And once you hold that notion to look at long-term vision to be a trader and then to gain freedom, you can do that. Okay, so always to say to yourself, you can do that. In the beginning there are some might losing trade might come. Say always that I can do that, I'm able to do that, and you can do that. So GBP, the one that I'll be waiting for this one to explode to the upside. As soon as you'll see that, you'll jump on that one. Now for selling, I will not be advising, because this is the concept that I always talk about, that on average the retail trader wants to buy from the bottom, sell from the top. That I say that buy from the breakdown, sell from the breakdown as well. So I always look for, you can see this one, why did I took that trade is because it has broken the local structure. See, this is the previous support here, which is a very important level of support, and the same support here. You can see that here the price has tested this level, and then the price has a big jump to the upside. So this is where I decided to open that position on GBP, because it's a long-term bullish market, the price on an important level, and this is where the entry is. I will not recommend to sell. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we see that gold is keep pushing up. Which is, you can see this is a straight move to the upside on gold. Okay, no delay. So this is what I see, that gold market, very, very nice price action. You can see this is the 5 minutes, a nice breakdown. Okay, again another one. So this market is very predictable. You have seen yesterday's trade that we have opened from here was in fact nicely predictable. Especially gold 5-minute chart is my favorite, because once it grab liquidity 1 2 3 or 1 2 and then entry, with especially if there is a gap opening, that's the best place. So I'll keep doing that to explain to you how I enter every time. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also press that bell button if you haven't done yet. I hope that everyone did that. I will pause for 2 seconds so that everyone have time to smashing the like button and also pressing the subscribe button. Press that bell notification. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so looking at now, I'll just look at all of them to see if which one. Let me know in the chat specifically if you are looking anyone. AUD CAD, we saw that with the weakness of CAD, AUD CAD has crossed this 20 MA multiple time liquidity gap and then has bounced to the upside. AUD NZD, Aussie yen, it's a bullish market. CHFJPY also bull market. AUD USD, for me what I see that AUD USD I think that you can see it's forming a daily doji, but I don't think that AUD USD will be able to go up like that. It might consolidate a little more like all the instrument, like all the USD pairs. Just looking at to see. So GBP CAD is bullish, GBP USD also showing bullish move, but I think that after going up to this resistance zone, we could see back down again. For me, I think GBP USD, Euro dollar, they might be forming a possible head and shoulder. Okay, we could see a possible head and shoulder and then break down and then trending to the upside, because if you look at GBP USD weekly, you can see there's weekly doji. For me, what I think that the price might you see didn't cross this weekly low, and I don't think that Gbpusd will be able to break this weekly doji without having liquidity from bottom of this weekly doji. So what I think that after going up on the daily, forming a head and shoulder, we could see another drop on this one, highly likely, but I would need to look at the current type price action for a confirmation. Okay, gold, we are seeing some short-term bounce. Pullback. So this is the 5 minutes time frame. Very interestingly bullish. Any kind of locally breakdown will give us, again, it has gone to a very important resistance zone. That's why it is coming down for further liquidity gap. Above this doji, there is a huge liquidity. You could see now a short-term drop, but it's not a selling pressure. You might see that gold again coming down to, we could see a short-term break to the downside on gold. Okay, so I'll look at, so from the 4 hour you can see there's a big rejection, and from the daily you see this doji is quite significant here. Okay, from this doji we should see a bit more reaction. This 1 hour candle, we could see it will try to break this low. So most of the pairs, in fact, dollar yen for me, if it drops to this, dollar yen is a very high priority for me. Any kind of drop to this support zone, I'll be looking for potential buying opportunity. This support, you can see this trend line on dollar yen. The price is moving along this channel, which is a very reliable channel. Dollar yen was moving on the lower time frame. If I extend this level, you can see that. And with that move, we see that this is a resistance here, a drop. The price is respecting this level. I'll wait for the price to come back to this level. Definitely I'll be entering a buy trade on dollar yen from this dynamic support here, which is a very high probability that the price, after dropping this level, should be able to see a very good reaction from this support, which is a long-term position. And I think that from this support, we will have a bounce to this resistance or even continuation to the upside. And this dotted line is also where there is a weekly support, daily support, and also monthly support level. So yeah, dollar yen, any drop, I'll be first person to buy. And also I will share the same trade if I'm buying to the VIP channel. If you want to be part of that trading community and also see what I am trading, see all the trade alerts to be sent to the to receive, then also you can join our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. There's a live chat available. If you have any question, you can ask in the website. We have a VIP chat group as well as trading tools, including this TF indicator. You can access that from your student dashboard if you are our lifetime member. Thank you. And I think that I covered most of the thing. Okay, so let me know in the chat, guys, which one you're up to. I'll just looking at to see which one giving me kind of. So dollar yen is, I'm looking at that one mostly. Wanna see this one has dropped to this support zone, okay, especially to this 20 EMA level where there is the previous trend line. Okay, I'll be on it as soon as it will be here on the lower time frame. I would look for a reversal on the 5 minutes especially. Okay, so dollar yen that we discussed, in fact it worked out from this zone to the downside. So still on a support. Okay, it could even maintain this support and could continue to rise, but I want to see that drop back to this level before this candle close. So gold, I'm still, this is a very complicated area. So when I started the live, this is where that trade was. I just started the session. I just had to think a little bit, but that was an awesome trade if we took, but it's okay. We'll look for another one as soon as we'll find. Now you see this is a 5 minutes. The price is trying to grab liquidity from the top, so it's trying to come down for a deeper pullback, but I think that still bullish. So yeah, any kind of dropping back to the support zone will look for potential buying. Gold, I will remain observant until I find an entry. So gold, dollar yen, and JPY pairs are very good now. They are trending. So most of the USD pair are not trending. Gold is trending and GBP/JPY, USD/JPY is trending. So this is where I look at the trending market always. Thank you, guys. It was really enjoyable to have some time with you. I still keep watching the chart. Any trade coming along, I'll jump on the trade. If you want to learn our strategy and also to trade with us, you can find the link in the description. Also, there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website. Any question, let us know. And also, if you are if you want to join a regulated broker, our recommended broker is Evertrade. Link in the description. You can visit the link, join Evertrade to be part of a regulated broker. So I had a question from Marcy, US30. Now US30, you can see this market is consolidating in a narrow range. For me, this is a long-term bullish market. That's why I was not that if you are trading on very lower time frame, I only can see possible trading opportunity on the 5 minutes or even in a sideway. So when the market in a very like this, you see this a very narrow consolidation, I will not be entering any trade here until I see that the market has given me good opportunity, and then I will jump on the trade. So for the time being, I'll wait for an entry. So thank you, and I'll see you very soon, tomorrow twice. So make sure guys you subscribe so that you are notified, and also press that bell button. Thank you. I'll see you again, hopefully that tomorrow we'll find another entry. And in the live VIP if you are in the VIP, then definitely we'll look to have more trades upcoming sessions. Thank you.